case, I want to find out at a level of 7. Okay, so I find that level on my graph, and I come horizontally to my gradient line. Where it intersects with my gradient line, I'm going to come straight down to where it intersects with my fuck around line. Now there is going to tell me how much I have to fuck around to find out what I need to find out. See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out. And also, if you stayed on here and you never fuck around, you'll never find out. So I hope this lesson is helpful. Thank you.
Hey, what's happening, y'all? What's happening, y'all? Yeah, you see it. The title is correct. Over 15,000. I have receipts with that, which we'll be getting to shortly. I'm looking for one person in the chat. And so just give me 1 second. There she is. I don't want anybody talking shit to the person who gave me the information. Why can I not do this? Hold on, guys. Oh, you know why? Duh. Hold on. I'm on my troll account. Hold on, Miss Danny. If anybody talks shit to you whatsoever, please get rid of their comment. They don't get to do that. Not with the information you've given me. And as I'm doing this, guys, just please hold patient, hit the like. You know, what's interesting is it's been some months now. Don Wells personally told me that he'd offered Cam work out there where he's at. There you go. He offered him work. And what's weird about it is Cam turned it down. And just so everybody understands why that was a topic of conversation is I've considered going out there and helping Don. You know, Don does drywall and stuff. I don't really know how to do it, but he basically just needs some muscle. I got that all day. Cam could do it too. So I'm thinking he's a lazy fuck, but now I'm learning it's all drugs and scamming. Over $15,000. So that's personal conversation between me and Don, but we have Miss Danny in the house. And the reason for this live, the way this thing built up is this here. A few lives ago, Miss Danny, correct me anytime in a live if I get something wrong. A few lives ago, I was talking about something and I had brought up people commenting bad things on Cam and CRACKIN Cases' channel. Like they were really going in on those people. Is this mic okay, guys? Is this mic okay? Can y'all hear me good? Thank you, Wick. I appreciate it. What's up? Salute. Y'all show some love to Whitgo, who's on the screen. Y'all show some love to Plug, the Plug podcast. Y'all drop their links. What's up? What's up, Constance? What's happening? Constance Sue has something to say. Show some love. So subscribe to my second channel. But a few lives back, man, I'm talking about people are going really in the comments over there. And I'm like, damn, that's kind of messed up. They're dealing with addiction. So then after that, so in that live, I get a comment and it's Miss Danny. She's like, hey, look here. And people did me all types of wrong. And I'm like, hey, reach out. You can go back and find this. And if you pay attention, I recently did a parody about the situation because I had not yet talked to Miss Danny yet. And the way that I did this was I took it on like everybody knows they're on drugs. Let me make kind of a funny thing about it, but a serious message. But I did not yet know about the scam. And once I got the receipts for the scam, and there's a shitload of them today, people, a shitload of them. Once I got the receipts for the scam, I'm like, wait a minute. This, as I'm reading text messages and everything else, I'm looking here and I'm like, wait a minute. This dude turned down work from Don Wells. turn down work. And on top of that, I try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. Try to kick somebody when they're down. But look here. There's some hellified shenanigans going on. And it ain't just Cam. It's Allie too. Straight shitbag. People donate. Wicco just donated $10. I appreciate you, brother, very much. People support you. People donate. Some channels cry about donations. You could never stop that. You're never going to stop donations like that. Super chats and whatnot. But to take advantage of somebody for $15,000 over, it is insanity. And you know what? I want to clap. Can we get the clapping emojis for Miss Danny? The clapping emojis. Clapping emojis in the chat, please. I'll pop it off. Clapping emojis for Miss Danny for coming for saying her story. I mean, I'm saying it for her. What's up, Mama Bear? Miss Joanne, how are you? That's not even all the receipts, Matt. Okay. Miss Harmony, hello. 15,000 who? Cam and Alley. Miss Danny, you're welcome to call in if you want, but I'm going to attempt to do this. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to read. I'm just going to tell the story. But at any time I get something wrong, you please stop me. Who's a moderator with my number in here? If she's saying, hey, you got it wrong, y'all, somebody call me on my phone, because I'll start blabbing. Yeah, $15,000, people. I'm not joking. This ain't no parody. So let me attempt. I'm going to show you the receipts, but I'm going to let you hear the story first. Now, of course, I'm blocking out privacy things and whatnot, but I'll put as much as possible as I can on the screen. So let's pop it off. Feel free to hit the freaking like button. It's there and it's free. It's looking right at you, really. I appreciate you again, Wicco. Okay, so I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna do what I can here, peeps. I'm gonna do what I can. Okay, that's an email that only long supporters of White Boy Radio would know about. Look at these fucking receipts. Holy shit balls. All right, so let me attempt to tell the story. Let me see if I even have the right thing here. Okay. So let me go to get out of here. Okay. Let's go back over here. Give me 1 second to get back with you. And there should be no reason that you feel embarrassed, ma'am, at all. Y'all, I want some support in the chat for her. This is just the beginning. Okay, wait, I'm in the wrong one. I'm in the wrong. Okay, here we go. Matt, once again, thank you. I'm very ashamed and embarrassed that I allowed myself to be taken advantage of. I followed and supported cracking cases since their inception. Hey, it happens, man. It happens. Whether it's on YouTube in real life, getting taken advantage of, it happens. But please, by all means, don't feel embarrassed or ashamed. They are the scumbags. They are the dirt bags. They should feel embarrassed and they should feel ashamed. By all means, don't feel that way. Please. Support in the chat from Miss Danny. I got a message in September from Allie asking for $500. Who's got a calculator and who wants to keep track? For $500. She told me about Cam's mom taking their kids, how they were being evicted and unfairly targeted by CPS. It was easy for me to believe, as I have witnessed the well situation with their sons in CPS. She asked me to call her, so I did. Her and Cam were both crying, saying that they just need to get out of the county they live in and how they wanted to move to Knoxville, but they had to pay a fee to even fill out an application. She said they had job offers as customer support phone reps at $13 an hour, which had to be a lie, Miss Danny, because I've considered, ask Noelle, she's in the chat right here, lovely wife. I've considered going to Tennessee to help Don. Don does drywall. If you see any interviews of Don Wells on YouTube, you see him always at work. I've considered going there for like 2 weeks and helping him just muscle it out. But but what I'm saying is that drywall job, what Don gets piecework. So he gets X amount of money for the job. And if you help him, if you're a laborer, he's gonna make it good for you. He's gonna pay you better than $13 an hour, is what I'm saying. That's a hellified lie. They could easily pay me back in short order once they got moved in and settled. So they needed $1,500 to accomplish this move. It made sense to me. Rent, groceries, get utilities turned on, rent, U-Haul. So based on this, I sent them $1,500. We're at $2,000, people. Who's keeping track? With a message to get out of Dodge. I heard nothing from them until a couple weeks later. They had gone to court and were given until November 13th to vacate their home. They had used the money to pay off bills they owed. Anyway, long story short, it became hard for me to say no to their tears or Cam hinting he was going to unalive himself. They were tenacious. I would send them money and they'd be silent for 2 or 3 days. Then another call or request that I call them. They always insisted on PayPal. Please remember that, because these are words right now. And for the doubters and naysayers, holy shit, am I about to show you a whole bunch of PayPal transcripts. They always insisted on PayPal. At one point, they asked for $50 for gas. I mean, god damn, Cam. I know Biden's in office and everything, but the 50 spot? They told me they were in rehab. It was an outpatient methadone program with counseling. I sent it. Then Cam sent me a picture of him eating biscuits and gravy at Hardee's, Carl's Jr. I chided them for that. This whole time, Cam was saying I was more of a mom than his own mother. I have plenty of love in my life, so I did not need to mother anyone. I kept saying I cannot keep sending money. I'm on a fixed income, but I have good credit. They still kept calling and crying. It was always some major tragedy. Something out of their control. He burned his hand pretty bad. He said he was burning a yellow jacket nest out at Allie's mom's house, and the flame followed the gas back up to his hand. He even sent pics. It looked bad. When I began trying to shut down the money flow, they sent pics of their kids. It broke my heart. I was thinking of how sad the kids were, how hard it would be on me to lose my kids. I paid one lawyer $5,500 to represent Cam in criminal charges and $2,000 for another one to represent Allie. That's $7,500 plus the other $2,000. We're at $9,500, people. Whoever's got that calculator. This was after Cam said he would be murdered in prison if convicted, and he was scared to death. He kept hammering away on this. Anyway, I put myself in huge debt helping them. My credit score dropped. Whatever, no one's business. And it's this, no one's business. I was losing sleep, worrying about how to pay these cards on my income. I finally messaged them and that I was finished sending them money. Okay, the rest I'm not going to read. It's nobody's business. So next is, let me just read the email right quick, guys. She sends me, I say, I've already believed her because this is not a first-time correspondent. She's been in my comments. One of her comments is pinned. The parody that I did If you read her comment, I said, I did this for you, mama. But that's not it. If you go over to Cam and Allie's shorts, and this is why I knew Miss Danny wasn't lying. If you go over to Cam and Allie's shorts, they are talking about Jesus in one of their videos and talking about scamming and how they don't do it. And what's interesting is Cam is responding to other people, and Miss Danny says, what about me, Cam? What about all the money I sent you, Cam? And there was no heart or no reply. You could find this on your own. So I ask her, hey, not that I don't believe you, but receipts, because YouTube, you guys know how it goes. And boy, does she have them. And we interact, we conversate, and then we have, this is just the beginning. I have a ton more. One PayPal had a message, puff, puff. They needed cigarette and food money. One says Penske. They said they were renting a Penske to move with. They still have not moved. Another said rent Penske. Wait a minute. That's weird. Didn't Andrew's indictment with Penske or something like that, chat? Let me jump to the chat right quick and take a quick hold on this. Anybody know what I'm talking about? He acts like none of us were addicts. Exactly. But real fast, and I have the Penske PayPal. Anyway, 220 in the chat. How many likes does this video have, guys? How many likes? Please hit the like. It's free. They have not moved. Okay. Yes, Penske. So you know what I'm talking about. Pretty Patty. I feel like Cam and Allie are good people with problems that come about. 43 likes. Hey, man. Smash that like, man. There's 200 people in the chat. There should be at least 85 likes. And I would slow down on the Cam and Allie are great people. I would slow down on that, chat. Because I'm going to show you some things that you've never saw on Cam and Allie before today. Interactions with me, not even Miss Danny. He basically wasn't doing much more than what Cher did with Don and Candace. You can debate that, or you could read his words to me in an email about the Wells. I'll show it to you. This is why me and Cam fell out. Anyone subscribed long enough to know that we fell out, and then we kind of squashed it. I give people the benefit of the doubt, but this is pure shithead behavior here. Ripped off, scam somebody. This is one person who had the balls and the guts to let me know about it. I guarantee you there's a lot more people. The opening statement feels embarrassed and ashamed. It takes balls to tell somebody this. You don't think there's more? Cam would cry and say he felt like he just wanted to end it all and he was a failure. Always pulling on my heartstrings. I did love them like both. They were my kids. Cam even called on my birthday and sang happy birthday to me. I was touched. That's what he was referring to in that message that I didn't call him on his birthday. He is a piece of work. And this is after I said I need to be finished. I was getting bombarded with requests every 2 to 3 days. Just so everybody understands, Cam and Allie caught some charges and whatnot for their children, CPS stuff and all that. Okay. You guys know about that. It's on the internet. This was going on with Miss Danny before the charges. Okay. Before the charges. All this being said, I had control of what I did. I had control of what I did. No one twisted my arm. It is my debt, and I will get it all paid off. I know how to go without, and blah, blah, blah. Okay. That's no one's business. Okay, and definitely not that. So I've never had anyone send me more receipts than Miss Danny did. So we'll attempt to get in them here in a minute. Let me jump on the comments and see what's going on in the comments. Please keep Cam and Allie in your prayers. Yes, they should be in your prayers. You have to be a real Christian to say that, Miss Danny. You have to be a real Christian to say that. I try. How do I word this? Look, she's right. Keeping them in your prayers is about the only thing that you can do to support them right now. Anyone doing anything financially for them, it's just not a smart move right now. It's just not a smart move. It's not me. It's not me being a hater. It's not me. None of that. People support YouTube channels, their favorite creators, people, and all that. That's fine and all. But obviously, the dude is and his wife are in a hellified spot. Okay. And anything more going to them right now, you could be the death of them, and you don't want to do that. You do whatever you want by all means, but Noel, true, but unfortunately, a lot of don't, sure, because they don't start out with them. Hello, Jess. Great people don't scam, steal, and take advantage of anyone, no matter what their situation is. But I need more info on it. Well, we're about to get into that, Miss Harmony. Just relax. Good video that you did the other day too. Good video. Oh, Rhonda, there's absolutely no way that this is nothing but the truth. I'm about to show you here in a minute. I'm just gonna catch my comments up. I have a hard time believing that one, Rhonda. What's that? Penske is like U-Haul. Now, listen, as far as the Penske thing, I don't believe Andrew Hiltz, this ridiculous indictment charges, but he said there's something with a Penske or some bullshit or a storage company. I don't know. And then I've heard that possibly these two could be I don't know if they're related or what. I don't friggin' know. They live in the same spot. I don't know. There's a connection there, maybe, but what would it even be of? I don't know them, so I can't say that. Hey, Paula. Yes, hello, Paula. Miss Joanne, that's what I'm talking about. Hit the like. How you doing? And good afternoon, Miss Joanne. I hit the like before you started. That's what I'm talking about. Mama Bear, I know that you did. Hello, Mama. How are you this Saturday? That is true. I got to agree with my wife on this. She says, no matter how bad I was, I never scammed or stole it. Well, I did steal from people physically. Listen, man, when I was bad on drugs, okay, really bad on drugs, full addict, I would rob. I would rob dope dealers and shit like that. Like I just had to have it, but I never scammed nobody. You know what I mean? And I wasn't one of these dudes that stole the air conditioned copper and all this baser shit. Never that. But I go take it from a dope dude all day. But I guarantee there's more victims. But I do want to show you some of these receipts. Miss Danny, real fast. Someone named Theresa Sutton is defending Cam in the comments on most of his recent short. I wonder how deep she is in. Miss Danny, it kills me to think I was helping them to stay addicted. Hey, look, the thing is though, by your emails to me and by you explaining it, the thing is you possibly couldn't have known anything before the CPS case. Look, there's a lot of people like myself, my wife, people in this chat, we're former addicts. When I could recognize somebody nodding off on stream, and other creators did as well and kind of called them out on it a while ago. The problem is the base of support from the subscribers of his would be like, oh, you guys are hating. And in our reality, there was never a creator who says, there's been creators I don't even agree with that have called them out for the nods and stuff. And they're dead ass right, because they're addicts themselves. I know you may have not seen it, but there were some people that did. But this guy was before the whole CPS thing. He was starting the hustle with you, and that's an important part in the story. I don't think you should feel guilty at all. I don't think you should feel guilty at all. Okay, so let me try to show you this. The only thing with this is it's a bit, I might have to do it. I may have to. Okay, wait a second. Let me see something. All right, hold on a second, man. Let me just do it like this for a second. I don't want to give no personal information out. Hold on a second. Oh, hold on. Just stay tight, y'all. Stay tight. I put this together rather fast, but just give me a second. I don't want to put any personal information for anybody out. I just caught something that and that's it. So how do I do this? Okay, so what this is a call history, is what I'm saying. I'm gonna have to resend these to myself, guys. Just give me 1 second. So all right, here we go. Sorry. I'll give you 1 second. So what this is right here is a call log, but I'm going to scratch out their number because I don't want anybody harassing them. It's just not needed. It's just not needed. Simple as that. Okay, so let's go to this. And she sends me quite a few of these. So this is the communication between her and Cam and Allie. So let me resend that over here. Is this it? No. No, it's not it. Where the hell is it? There it is. Okay, bam, got it. So I had to edit it, y'all. My bad. Here we go. So as you can see, this is this call log outgoing to December. Let me see it. You can't see it on that screen. So it's call log. You have hit call history. You got December 13th. It shows both ways. That would be if I call you, if you call me, one's green and one's red. If it's just me blowing you up, they'd all be green, but it clearly shows there's dual communication. November 16th, November 15th, November 13th, November 8th, the 4th, the 6th. Okay, there's that. And then there's, so, God damn it. So let me just do it like this. God damn it. All right, I'm leaving this on here. Okay, this is how we're going to do it. Because I'm not editing every single one of these. I'm just going to go ahead and use mine. I could repost them later. I'm not going to sit here like a dirt on the live and then have you guys wait. It's going smooth. It's going quick. Let's continue it like that. I guess I guess I could do it as I go. We'll do it like that. So this is November. This is a call log. Here's another call log. So it's got the 20th, the 8th, the 4th, November 15th, December 12th, November 20th, December 13th, It's got, I believe that's a double shot. The 6th, the 4th, the 3rd, November 20th, 21st, November 8th. So this is like 3 pages of call logs. Now, this is what I want to show. I want to look at this before I share it, because this is very telling, and this is the PayPal stuff. But I have to cross one thing out. It literally shows her transcript for the lawyer for $5,000 plus. It literally shows the transcript for the Penske. There's no way anyone can debunk this or anything, but I'm not going to still put personal information out. And there's just one clip of, there's a phone number in there that I got to snag out, and then we'll put that on the screen. Here it is right here. Edit piece right here. Let's do it like this. Where's the brush at? Brush. Okay, let's do that. Get rid of that right quick. All right, bam. Now we're good to go. Let's put this on the screen. Comments, I'm coming. I'm working, trying to do 2 things at once here. Bam. Okay, so let's take a look at said shenanigans, because I don't want people saying, oh, yeah, this is lies, blah, 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 blah. No, it's not. Okay, you're going to have to use your own zoom in. I can't do all the work for you. What you have here is multiple screenshots starting in the left top corner. Let's have a peek at it. You will see well, let me get there first. So in the middle, you see pay now declined. The blue button for the PayPal app. On top of that, you have Penske. You can clearly see it. To the left of that, you can see $40. On the bottom of that, attorney at law, $5,500. Allison sent you a money request. Then there's call logs. Just figured, here goes a note from Allison. Just figured I would give it one more shot at trying to grift again. Since I'm so good at it, feel free to send $17,000 if you want. I won't complain. By the way, it was my birthday yesterday. How long it was a birthday song from you. That's it, like I did for you, but guess that wasn't going to happen. Balls. Let me read that again. What in the fuck? She says, this is a note from Allison Hillman. Just figured I would give it one more shot at trying to grift again. Since I'm so good at it, feel free to send $17,000 if you want. I won't complain. By the way, it was my birthday yesterday. How long it was my birthday song from you. That's it, like I did for you. But guess that wasn't going to happen. I need the chat on this one. I'm a little bit confused on this, but that's balls. Danny, what's happening? Can you clarification on that if you don't mind? Yes, absolutely, Trudy. Absolutely. 361 in the house. Can we get the like button hit, please? And also, for Miss Danny coming out, she shouldn't feel ashamed or embarrassed. It's the other way around. Can we get would it be so hard for people to put clapping emojis in the chat? I'll pop it off. Just a hand clap emoji. You guys know where it's at. So did she comment on this note here from Allie? That to me looks like it is she sent a money request. Some money was sent and Allie sent a note off of the money sent. And I don't understand that. Can't see it too small. I guess I could. Trudy, you guys can't see it all. Yeah, it is kind of small. All right, let me try to do this. Let me look at it again and look at what I should show here. We have Okay, so the note from Allie's right here. Okay, that one. Then let me go to the lawyer thing so people don't try to say no bullshit shenanigans. So I'm going to enlarge in these things best I can do. What else did I say off this one? I said the lawyer. The Penske thing is interesting. If somebody can put together what I'm talking about with the Penske thing and with the Andrew thing, if you cover this or whatever, do me a favor and at least tag me in the video. I'm sure somebody's watching this and they know what is going on. I'm almost positive of that. Allison sent you money request. Let me get a picture of that. This is call log. Wow, they were calling up until a few days ago. Okay, so let me send this back over to Twitter. Now, here it is. Here it is. Let's do this again. Let's try this again. So let me see if this is better for you guys. All right. So the first one I want to show is this would be okay. Can you see that? It's better. So here's the call log from just the other day. Here's the note I want to show you. This is very strange. So here's a PayPal official. That's the brand and all. Sent you a money request. Now this is, if you look at the bottom of this, $40 was sent on November 15th. That would be for gas. The screenshot's in another thing. And then like attorney at law for $5,500. I believe this is what is this? This is the Penske thing. This is the Penske thing. Okay, now this is weird. Zoom in, y'all. This is a note from Allison Hillman. Just figured I would give it one more shot at trying to grift again, since I'm so good at it. Feel free to send 17,000 if you want. I won't complain. By the way, it was my birthday yesterday. How long it was a birthday song from you? That's it, like I did for you, but guess that wasn't going to happen. No, I know how to read. That's how it was spelt. Can I get an explanation before we go any further? I'm not understanding what that is. Danny, truly thank you. I said that too. God puts us where we need to be. Thank you guys for supporting Danny. I really appreciate it. Oh, yes. Every day, my anxiety levels. I'm not seeing you guys help me with this. It's a struggle. Addiction is running crazy nowadays, and it's sad that they want to throw folks in the system instead of getting them help. Hey, man, the border's wide open. Danny, you are a woman of God. You did what your heart told you to do. They were wrong and will have to make it right with him. Hey, that's a lovely comment. Thank you for that. Never feel bad about doing something kind for someone else. Feel bad for those who cannot accept the kindness for what it is and be honest about what they're doing or take ownership for what they've done. Excellent comment, Miss Dolly, the real Dolly on YouTube. The December 13th was me messaging him to stop. Gotcha, Miss Danny. Gotcha. I'm good now. I got you now. So let me just go down. Somebody said a relapse to me, though. Let me see. Wipe left on radio. What's up, Recon? What's up? We still need to keep Cam and Allie in our prayers. No, 100%. It's all we can do. That's all we can do. So this on the screen is very weird to me. It's a PayPal note after the money was sent. That sounds like Allie joking, in my opinion. 17,000. No, Kim, I actually thought that myself. I'm just not understand. You know what? Let me take a guess at this, Miss Danny. They sent a payment request. You denied it, and then she did this, like mouthing off to you. Is that what happened? Kim, I felt the same way. You should get Cam on and ask the hard questions. Hey, oh, here she says, oh, he called me to sing happy birthday to me. I was touched by that. He's trying to shame me or guilt me. He did say he was wanting to send me money, then proceeded to ask for 150 freaking dollars. What a scumbag. David Summers, damage. I agree. People can't limp everyone into the same category where you're not all the same. Yeah. Has anyone had any problem seeing YouTube polls? Here's the deal with that. I have no shame in my game. The reason why creators put polls up, it helps the algorithm out. The more comments you get, the more likes you get on a video, it helps the algorithm. These polls, they're like extra comments on your live, and it increases your algorithm chances. That's why I do it, at least. I like to have fun with them too, and put goofy stuff up there, but I'm not sorry there was so much. David, maybe I'm here saying, okay, so let me go back to these screenshots. If you're just coming in, hit the like. What we're doing here is putting on receipts of the grift that Cam and Allie did on somebody in my chat. There was a lawyer that was paid for, which is interesting because it goes to show you how far out he is. He was calling on people to get a team of lawyers the whole time. It was covered. It was covered because if you listen to Miss Danny, she not only got one lawyer for Cam, but a lawyer for Allie. So you have that note from Allie is so disrespectful, though, if that's what it is. There's the Penske truck thing. They're moving this and that. They're crying. He's saying, I'm going to unalive myself, this and that. Here's payment request from PayPal. You have here's them up until the 13th, like she just said. Okay, now the second thing that was sent, let me take a gander at it before I put it on the screen. I'm probably going to have to do the same thing and break down the multi thing and edit stuff out. So just give me a second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Okay, here we go. What is this? Here we go. You sent, okay, here we go. Yeah. All right. Now I see it. Let me see this. Here we go. Oh, okay. So I was right. I was absolutely right. Okay. I got a bunch of other screenshots coming in now. So that is an option on PayPal with the whole, once money was sent, then you can do a note. Yep. Okay. I see what's going on now. Exactly. I got you. Hold on 1 second. Okay. So now let's go over here and go to, all right, guys, check this out. Check this shit out. So it's going to be the last 3. So, okay. So look, check this out. So you can see right here at the top, it says sent $100. And there's a note from Allison. Just figured, okay, yeah, that's the there's a request. Just figured I would give it one more shot at trying to grift again. Since I'm so good at it, feel free to send $17,000 if you want. I won't complain. By the way, it was my birthday, and that ending is so weird. But just for 100% proof, here's rent, $514. But here is, you sent $350 to Allison Hillman with the Penskes. Where is that other one at? And why isn't it showing? Okay, give me a second. I got to catch up on my screenshots here. Okay, that's a better shot. Now I have a better shot for you guys here. So here we go. Let's do it like this. What is this? Allison Hillman sent you a money request. But now watch this now. Watch this. Here's the back to that note. Amount requested. So she sends $100 request on PayPal and then attaches a note to it. Scum bag. Sorry, not sorry. I mean, they paid for how somebody looked out for you enough to get you a friggin' lawyer on your CPS case. You and Cam. That is crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. That's like a gift, a blessing from God with this lawyer. A blessing from God. But the dude is on YouTube talking about he needs an army of lawyers. Is that what he said? Man, come on, man. Yeah, this is crazy, man. This is crazy. An attempted joke that went bad is still grifting, though. Yes, JW. I agree with you. It was a low ball shitty joke too. Yes. Did they get the money? I'm late. What? You better rewind. Cam, if you're watching this, go to rehab, dude. Look, man. I just left Cam a comment on one of his shorts a few days ago. Like I said, I'm on the fence, and I try to look at. I joke around on this channel. I do bash people that deserve to get bashed. I joke people. I make parodies. But if it's a serious thing like addiction or something like that, I'm on the fence with this dude, man. And I just thought people were going too hard on him in his comments. Look, at the end of the day, they're not. They're not. That was me being soft. They're not being too hard on him. He does need to go to rehab. He does need all those. He needs to take and listen to them comments. It's clear the guy's on drugs. Somebody sober does not do this shit. It's clear his wife's on drugs. There's no way there's no possible way you can tell me any different.
Cam wants the link. I'm calling you.
Cam wants it?
I just called you twice, yeah.
All right, Cam wants to come up, so I'm dropping the link for him. So hold on a second before I do this. Here it is. Do I call Danny? Let me call Danny. Links dropped. I didn't see him, y'all. I see him now. I dropped the link, Cam. It's there. Is it not there, y'all? I dropped it.
He commented a few times. I don't know if your phone's on vibrate or whatnot, but I called you twice.
Yeah, it is. I have it.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to let you know that I saw it because I didn't know if you were.
I dropped it twice.
mean to interrupt you.
It's right there underneath innocent until proven guilty.
Squeeze behind you, baby. So thank you. Hey, everybody. Don't judge me. It's okay.
Does anybody see the link?
Yes, I see the line.
Okay, just making sure.
Of course it's there. I see it.
I didn't see your comment. Of course, I'm just gonna let you talk. I need a link right now, please, and I will explain everything in full detail if somebody will give me a chance to speak this bullshit. Sure.
Let's watch the demands. Sorry.
I guess I give them a minute. I dropped the link a few times. Matt, did you use the money as it was meant for? Miss Harmony, what kind of jokes is this? Miss Harmony, are you sliding in jokes on the low? What are you talking about? This has nothing to do with White Boy. I got a $10 donation the entire live. Who am I scamming? Hey, I don't know, man. I gave him the link there. It's there. I asked you guys if you guys see the link. That was confirmed.
Nobody blocked him, right?
No.
Oh, he'd still be able to.
So I mean, the link is there for Cam. It's there for Cam. No, I know, Miss Harmony. Is he back in the back chat? No. Here, I'm gonna drop the link one more time. This is for Cam only. Please, no weirdos hit the link. Trying to act like Cam. Okay, he's coming on. I got him now. I got him now. Let him up. Hold on a minute. Let me stop this thing here. Hold on. All right, you got it?
What's up?
Hey, what's going on? What is this about?
What is what about? I think I should have opportunity to tell my side of this.
Go ahead, by all means.
All right. So me and Danny had a great relationship. She reached out to us a long time ago, and you know she will say this herself if you get her up here to talk. I didn't ask her for a dime. She sent us money because we were having a hard time with this bullshit with my children, which we'll get into if you want to talk about it. I haven't got to speak about any of this because I've been trying to be smart about it because I have court, and you know all about it. You don't talk about your court case.
So listen. I'm not. Listen. By all means, be smart legally with your children, man. If there's something you don't have to talk about, then I strongly suggest you don't do it.
But bro, I'm gonna say a few things that ain't gonna hurt me because they're facts. But
all right.
Okay, so my children, these charges came from exposure hair follicle testing after they had been out of my care for almost a month. That's when they got tested. And the levels came up for cocaine, which if you look up at exposures of cocaine, you can get that from touching a buggy, somebody sweating their hands, running their hands through a child's hair. There's no way to accurately say that. And they said that on my son 14 times the cutoff. So yeah, I'm fighting it, and I'm attacking the chain of custody and the certificate of analysis. And before I go any farther, I myself got into treatment and have been in treatment for going on 3 months now. And the judge told me he was very proud of me and my wife because we weren't forced to. We did it, just go the extra mile for my kids. And Danny offered to pay for those attorneys. We didn't ask her, but I damn sure appreciated it, and it was a blessing. Look, I'm a lot of things, but a child abuser and a fucking grifter is not one of them. I try to be a good person. I mean, why would I go out and try to help find missing children to then hurt my own? I never put them on a screen or anything. Allie wasn't on lives because she was watching the kids most of the time. I mean, this shit's. I'll be honest with you. Danny was very close to her, and look, talked to her like a mother figure, and she broke my heart, man. It was just out of nowhere. I didn't ask her. She offered to help us.
She
But-
has said that. She has said that she has offered to help. She offered to help.
She would say, go ahead. Sorry.
She said she offered to help and this and that. She's went into detail with it, but she also said that at some point she had to stop, and she
That's
told you.
fine. I understood that, but this out of her own mouth, she would say, y'all would need cigarette money, and I would send you $300. That's my fault. She did that. I didn't ask her for that, and then I get blamed for it. Surely, and I asked her how many times I asked her if I could send back the money because I didn't feel right about it, and she wouldn't take it. Get her to tell you the whole story because this shit. The things that are going on in my life right now. Don Wells and Candace didn't even get charged with the shit that me and my wife got charged with. And it's pure bullshit because I believe we were speaking out about the truth with CPS. And the first thing they said to us was shut down your channel. We didn't have a proper investigation.
What? Didn't Don offer you work though a while back, Cam?
I hate that when somebody calls me when they know I'm live.
Didn't Don offer you work a while back ago to go
Yeah,
work?
and I offered to take him up on it.
Yeah.
I actually have a job interview on Monday, and I'm not going to say what it is because people are like, "Oh,
yeah." There's no sense to do that. You don't want.
They did. YouTube people made Allie lose her job 100%.
Right. I believe that my work has been contacted multiple times. There's no way anyone's going to find out where I work this time. But you have to live like that.
That's right.
But as far back as far as Danny goes, she said that she did help y'all, and when she wanted to pull out, and when she told you it was enough, she couldn't do it. She said that, and she said the request kept coming, and she's even showed
that's not
there's
true.
There's quite a few screenshots where there's Allie saying it seems like it's a joke or something with the 17,000. And there's up until December 13th, which is like 3 days ago, you guys hitting her up for money. Did we lose them? Or somebody's calling them? Danny, you're free to call. My phone's right here.
I already gave her the number to call.
That's what I see. I just see the black screen, guys. I don't know.
I think he closed it.
Well, it did that for like a half a second, and then he come back.
No, I think he turned his camera off.
No, because we'd be able to hear him.
Did you mute it?
No, he's on panel. He's right here. He's on panel. This gives me an option to remove him. He's still on panel, but
okay.
Yeah, what's up? Okay.
I was trying to take screenshots.
Just went black.
People are calling me.
Okay. Put it on airplane, man, and it won't do that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's how you gotta do it. So Danny, do you want to call Danny?
Please call.
We got Danny.
And everybody, I am presenting Miss Danny. Here we go. Okay, you're ready to go.
Oh,
Okay.
hold on. Let me see.
Right there.
Hold on.
Oh, shit, They can hear.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Can you hear? Say something, Miss Danny. How are you? How are you?
I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine.
You guys hear her? Oh, speaker's here.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you can hear. All right. So
did
I miss anything, Miss Danny?
The only thing is, it wasn't Allie sending me messages. Cam was sending me messages.
No, Allie. That was Allie sending you those messages. That's not
PayPal
accurate.
that said to Allison. Just was using that account for the
Danny,
PayPal.
Danny, that was a joke because we were hurt and we were being smart asses. And
Well, no, she's saying what she said is these the receipts I put on the screen were not all to Allie. They could have been to you too, because you guys share a PayPal account. That's fine.
Yeah,
That's the
we
same
have
as me
one
and Noel.
PayPal. It's the Cracking Cases PayPal.
Well, this one had her name on it, but I believe it was, she's trying to say it went to both of you. But
Allison, hold on a second. Hey, baby, Allison. Hey, she's asleep, man. We've been moving all of our stuff. You know, people don't even know what we're going through, and like we've lost our home and everything. I'm in a motel, and you know,
chat said that.
it sucks, man. And you know what? No, but I know that there's a blessing on the other side. And I appreciate Danny more than she could ever know. And I love her. And like we got really close. So when I got that message out of nowhere, it kind of broke my heart. Because you said yourself, Danny, many times, you said you didn't ask me for, you know, whose fault is it when you want cigarettes and I send you 300? I never, you know, and you offered to pay for our lawyers, and I was so, you know, I was like, God is for real helping, and I knew He was blessing us through you.
But why would you say you need a team of lawyers after that you guys each
Bro,
have?
I asked for prayer. That was before she even paid for that. When I did that, I was asking for prayer for lawyers at that point. She hadn't paid for them.
Did you make a short though saying you guys need a team of lawyers?
We asked for prayer that something would happen. Yeah, that was way before that she even went through and offered to help us with lawyers.
You said you were getting together a team of lawyers.
Yeah, that's my law.
That's
we are.
what you said.
Yeah,
And
you hired them. They remember
you
my
called
lawyer.
me and
you remember
Kim,
that?
you called me. And you
Okay.
were afraid you were going to go to prison. And what happens to child abusers in prison?
They get
That's
killed,
why I
and that's
for
what
that
I said.
lawyer.
I'm not a child abuser, and you know that. And that's what hurt me, because you believed in me, and some days like I didn't even want it to even try anymore, and you would call and help me. I called you and just talked to you for advice on many occasions.
But wait a minute. She helped you, man.
I'm not saying she didn't. Well, how is anybody getting that?
How is this her fault though? Because
I never said anything.
I don't even have. There was like almost $17,000 she gave you,
bro. I did not ask her for any. We were hurting, and the only time I asked her was to move because I was evicted and we were gonna lose all of our shit. I said, because she offered to buy us a trailer. Offered. I didn't ask that. She said, if you can find one, well, I'll pay for it. I said, no, let's save you some money if you just help me get a Penske truck to move my shit before they take it. That's what happened. Is that not right, Danny?
No, that's not right.
You didn't offer to
what? Found the trailer you could get for $3,000.
Yes.
And that either Allie's grandma or Allie's mom was going to pay half, and I said,
that's right.
I'll pay you half then, the $1,500.
And they sold it. And those right?
What
those
right?
Do
no,
what?
You just told a completely different story than she did.
Dude, I'm just saying she offered to help buy it. Like, there's been so many houses and details that fell through and all the shit that's going on in my life. Sorry if I fucking didn't get it word for word. You know what? I don't know what am I supposed to prove? Thank you for helping me. Thank you for offering to help me. And I messaged you to try to help send you back some money. If I have to send you $5 or $10, it might be funny to some people, but that's what I was gonna do.
Yeah, but dude, that was that joke, the receipt where the note joke where it's like, well, why don't you send me another 17,000? That was like
I didn't send it. That was Allison.
That wasn't like a funny joke. That was thrown in her face, bro. Come on, let's keep it real.
Listen, I am keeping it real. We got mad because Allison saw how hurt I started crying, bro. I've been destroyed by people. Every time I get close to somebody, it's like I get burned, and I wasn't trying. Like I was really, really, I don't know, man. I don't know how to explain. Danny knows how close we were.
I don't have. You burned yourself.
What?
You burned yourself, Kim. I didn't burn you.
How did I burn myself?
You and I don't. And I've been telling everybody, keep you in their prayers. I'm
Thank you.
I didn't burn you. You burnt me.
I didn't say you burned me.
Well, listen, everybody's been saying to continue to pray for you. You're up here. You're not denying she didn't give you 17 grand.
Dude, I don't know how much it was. I can go back and count it up on PayPal, but I didn't think it was that much.
It's 17 grand.
How?
And she said,
bro, let's be realistic. If I had 17 grand, I should have a fucking house.
Do you want me to show it to you?
I can show it to you. I have every receipt.
Well, I have the receipts right here. You want me to show you the money?
Here, let me pull mine up. I'll show you too. Let's see if they match up.
It was what, Danny? Sorry, what was it?
Cam is the one that said send you another 17 grand.
That was Allison that said, let me wake her up.
I said 14 grand and something.
Hey,
Excuse
baby.
me, 14
Hey.
grand and something.
Hey.
Excuse me. It's her truth and her only truth. But it was 14 grand. I counted it up and she's got the receipts to go with it. There's 5,500 for your lawyer, 2,000 for Allie's lawyer. That's 7,500 right there.
Danny's on here on whiteboard. Listen,
that's 8,000. I can put it on the screen if you want.
Allison, listen. Did you not type out that 17,000 for Danny last night? Was that you? Allison. Oh my God. Wake up, baby. Do you hear me? Here, I need you to wake up. Listen. Did you type that message? Because I don't know what. Hey, sit up here. Dude, she has been moving. She out of that trailer for 2 days, and she finally got to go to sleep in this motel, and she's out. Hey.
You told me you were going to have to be out by November 13th.
Yeah, you know where we went? You know where we had all my shit? So when I got that Penske truck, I didn't have a storage unit because they were expensive. So we ended up finding one, and we got a deal on it for 3 months. So now all my stuff is in storage. Thank God. And thank you for helping us, Danny, because that's what I used it for.
I didn't do that to you. I didn't get you behind in rent. You got it.
I didn't say you got me behind. Why are you saying that? I said thank you. I never said you got me behind on anything.
How is she sleeping through that? You're physically shaking her. She won't wake up?
Dude, did you not hear her talking? She's just sleeping. Listen, God almighty. Hey, wake up, Allison, because now you're going to be said that you're on drugs and you won't wake up and you're overdose because they'll make up fucking rumors. Wake up. Hey, listen, talk to him. Say how you're fine. Hey, tell him you're fine. Hello. Because they're on a live. Danny is on a live with White Boy saying that we grifted off of her $17,000.
What in the world?
Yeah, do you hear? Now, did you send a message last night and ask for 17,000?
I didn't know.
What did you say?
I don't ask for anyone.
When you were being a smart ass, what did you say last night? And she thought it was me.
I
never said anything asking for money.
Hold on, let me pull up your messages to Danny.
You want me to put it on the screen?
Pull up your text messages on your phone, Allison.
Here, I'll do it. I got you guys right here. Look, here. I got you guys.
No, we're going to see if it matches up, bro.
But
because I didn't even know that you sent this shit.
So this is what I was talking about. It says amount requested $1,000.
They said that it came from a different PayPal, not the Cracking Cases one. So somebody that's not you. Somebody made one of you. That's bullshit.
Allison Hillman. So this is Allison Hillman on it, though.
Bro, pull it up there. Let me see it.
Here, let me show you a different one, because if there's transaction IDs and everything. There's the $40, but it has to be the same account because you've already admitted that she paid for your lawyer and it's the same Penske.
Yeah, dude, she paid to the lawyer through the lawyer's office. We never saw that money or handled that money.
Well, the receipt's right here, though.
Yes, we might have receipts because the lawyer will give her a receipt for paying for it. We never touched that money.
So but you're saying that it's not the same PayPal account, and here's $350 sent to Allison at a different time, transaction ID, all that. Come on, this is legit as hell.
Allison, did you pull up your PayPal?
It's up.
Do you have another one?
No, I only have this one.
Did you get? She's saying that she sent $350
$5,500 for the lawyer.
It's not.
for the lawyer.
You just said that she did the lawyer.
She spent, yes, but she paid that through the lawyer's office,
Right.
not through us, bro.
Okay, I understand that, but it's whether she's given 5,000 or whether she gave it to you or gave it to the lawyer's office, it's still a blessing.
Bro, and nobody's denying that. So I don't understand what I'm totally very.
But what are you debating that she's saying? What is you wanted to straighten?
We're debating that we only got money that I believe through the cracking case is PayPal.
Well,
If-
this is
if
you
I'm not-
calling
is
her.
that
This is you
not
calling
accurate?
her 3 days ago.
Wake up.
I am.
You're calling her 3 days ago, though. I could see it.
Calling her 3 days ago. I
Here's
didn't.
the call log.
I might have called her to talk to her because like I said, we were close, bro. Am I not allowed to call?
4:30
her?
a.m. You called her. 4:30 a.m. Here's
You know what?
But dude, this is the
God.
entire month of November call logs from you to her. And
you
it's
know
got
what
the
was
dates
happening
where she
in
says, "Hey, I
January?
can't help you with money anymore. I can't assist you guys anymore."
That's
Then
the
there-
last message, and we didn't even ask her. We were coming back from treatment.
300
because-
phone calls after she says no.
Bro, because I wanted to
Bro,
talk to her and tell her I didn't want money from her.
We never were
Well, what-
wanting money. We
Can I
felt
say something, my boy?
Listen to her. Can she talk?
Sure.
all we want. Like we
Go ahead.
felt
Go ahead.
so
Go ahead,
good.
Miss Danny.
No, Allison's trying to say something.
And she wanted to send me money. They asked me for another 150.
Yes, ma'am. So
When
she-
was this? That
She
one-
did show this. She
Allison, when did we
she's
ask
got
for
receipt
another
for it too.
150?
She tells you that she doesn't have it, and then
When was that?
I don't have the exact date, but the screenshot I've already put it on the screen.
Can I see
Uh,
it?
Yeah, you got to give me a second. Go ahead, Free.
I would like to
Hey,
know.
hey, listen, man. I don't really know you, brother, but I got to be honest, man. You're moving around 100 miles an hour, bro.
Bro, because
You
I'm
really-
fucking pissed
Hey,
off.
hold on.
homie.
Let me speak real quick. Man. I'm just
Oh,
coming at
man.
you straight up as a man who has been there, done that, bro. It looks like you need some serious help, brother.
Dude,
you
I
may
go to
need-
treatment 7 days a week.
Bro,
I put myself.
you're
in the
talking to
position-
somebody that is a recovering heroin addict, dope
Me
fiend,
too,
bro.
bro. That's what. me
Okay,
too,
well,
homie.
you look like you're high as a kite, bro.
Bro, I go to the methadone
And
clinic
everybody
7
on the
days a week, and
everybody
I'm
in the
pissed off.
chat sees it.
She's been paying for it. She said that.
Do what?
She's been paying for it. She said that. But
Paying for what?
The methadone clinic.
Who has?
We have
Miss Danny.
Danny hasn't paid for the methadone clinic. She helped us with gas to get there, and we're trying to get reimbursement because we finally got our Medicaid.
I've already
And
put
it's
all
a
these on the
fact.
screen,
We drive
man.
an hour every day,
I've put all this on the screen.
7 days a week,
You
bro.
got to give me a second to go back and find it. It's on this stream. It's not like it didn't happen.
I'm sitting here eating, and this dude's gonna say I'm pissed off because everything
Well-
is coming at me, and my phone's done charging. My wife,
Bro, I
won't
don't care
fucking
what
wake
you are,
up.
bro. I don't care what you are, bro. You just took a lady for fucking $14,000.
Bro, I didn't
You
fucking
think I really give a shit what the
Motherfucker, I
fuck
didn't
you
take
are?
that lady for nothing.
don't give
she
a
was
fuck
my
what you
friend,
are.
and she offered it.
We felt.
I don't
like
give a
we
shit. You
were
still took
And that
advantage of it.
motherfucker,
All
who the
calls
fuck
after
are
she
you?
told you no.
Who are you?
My
He's a
name's Free
creator.
from Fetter Grove, Joey. All over the place. I'm not hard
Oh,
to
that's
find,
good.
motherfucker.
Oh, great. Well, you know what? Maybe if you knew the whole story, you
I
wouldn't talk
see the
so
whole
much shit.
story.
You
He
do
just
not.
showed it. He
Yeah,
just
I did
showed
put
it.
a lot up.
Yeah, but you might have showed it, but there did no explanation behind
I think
it.
she's calling back.
I can see the
Miss Danny, hold
explanation,
on.
bro. You're in a hotel and you're high.
I mean, I
We
hope
are not
you motherfucker. I'm not high. I went to treatment day. I worked
You
my
are
ass off
high,
for
bro.
2
You're a
days.
liar, bro.
No, I swear to God on my babies.
How dare you?
I'm fucking pissed off because everybody is coming against us and we have lost everything.
Well, what do you think when you get 14 grand from somebody
bro, I
and
didn't
then you
get.
blow
I
their
didn't ask
phone
you
up
for that.
300 and something times after they tell you no more?
Yes. That
Oh my
is true.
God,
You
dude.
can't deny
she paid
that.
for a lawyer that we didn't ask her to pay for.
Exactly, bro.
And I
She paid for
appreciated
a
the
lawyer.
fuck out of it.
Exactly, bro. And you stalking her after she told you she
I
can't
didn't
help you no
stalk
more.
her. Bro, I
You
was
called her 300 times.
A lot of
to
times.
try.
What
Dude,
the
you don't know
fuck
how
is that?
close we, homie. Can I talk without you fucking thinking you know everything?
Say whatever the fuck you want.
Listen, dude, shut the. Let me talk.
Hey, Cam.
God.
Cam, chill. Matt, we don't always get along. That's fine and dandy. But I honestly think that there should be, Cam, we need a welfare check on your wife. We know that you took
Allison,
off and let your brother
bullshit.
die in a
She's
bathroom
sitting-
stall. You did not call 911. You let your brother die. Okay.
My
Okay,
brother-
good. Proof of life. That's all I really
What
wanted.
are you talking
You
about,
need
my
help.
bro- What
What-
are you saying?
You know
No.
very well I'm very close to some people who love you very much. I, in
Who
fact,
is
know
this?
your kids are in a much better place. Praise
Who
God
is
for that.
this?
But
You
you
are so
took
full-
off. Hey, I just wanted to see your wife was still alive because you did
Fuck,
leave your brother to die. Okay? Yeah, in a
There's my
bathroom
wife.
stall.
Perfectly
Right?
fine.
All right. That's all I wanted.
Listen, you dumb motherfucker.
Which brother of his allegedly?
Which brother of mine died? My brother's in jail for a year.
And the other one's in the army.
And my other brother's in the military.
He doesn't even come around here except for when he's.
That's
allowed
fucking
to come.
hilarious.
Yeah.
You can't go to. I told you they would make.
So-
it
What
This
is
is-
it that what is it that you wanted to push back on Miss Danny about?
I don't want to push back on her. I wanted to talk to her and tell her.
We had a friend that we could talk to. That's all we wanted. We thought she
What-
was our friend, and we never wanted anything from her.
Well,
We did not. We've lost everything and
yeah, but it's I can't allow you guys to call her any type of villain or anything bad. That's not fair at all. She
What?
blessed
We,
you guys.
we haven't said nothing bad. I wanted to tell her how much I appreciated her. That text message came out of nowhere, so I called her, and because we were close, bro. She told me she loved me every time we got off the phone. And look, dude, she was like a mother figure to me. She gave me the best advice. This is bullshit.
She
I felt
did.
like I.
Took care of y'all. That's love.
She did. She supported you
And
to
I
the
do love
fullest.
her, and all I wanted to do was not leave on bad terms.
Well,
I didn't want her to hurt her. She helped us so much, and you know what? That money, if it added up to that much, that was over months. She bought me a computer. That when my computer crashed, I don't know if that's what you're adding that in. She sent me.
Well, listen.
out of
Let me
nowhere.
say this.
Didn't you
Let-
tell them about that, Cam?
You still
What?
got that computer, brother?
Yes,
Where
I
the-
still have the computer.
Here's what's happening, man. What as I've had supporters say, they maybe I'm behind on something and they know how much it is, and they'll send me. Let's say I'm behind on my phone bill. I don't know, an example, $30, and they send me 100 and say, hey, don't take Noelle out for a drink with that extra. She's knowing there is hardship and struggle. She's supporting you to the fullest. She's doing what she can for you, but at some point, she's like, "Hey, it's getting to
Bro,
be a
I
lot."
tried to send her
And then
back the money.
You're calling her. You're crying to her. You're saying you're going to unalive
No.
yourself. This and that.
No,
You guys are-
dude, that was after the fact. That
but
was
you
the
guys are
other
crying
night.
right now on the live.
Bro. You know why we're crying?
How
Because
could
I
she
was
be
crying.
lying about her emails?
God damn, you can't even talk on here.
Go
You're
ahead,
the,
Cam.
You're the one that's been only talking, bro.
Dude, shut the fuck up. I don't even want to hear
Fuck
you.
you, man.
Fuck you, bitch ass motherfucker.
You ain't gonna do shit.
Man,
Go
I would,
snort another
dude,
one,
I
Lane.
would tear you apart.
I don't give a
Anyway,
fuck
let
what
me-
you're gonna do.
listen,
I've heard
shut
it
the
from the
fuck
best
up,
of them,
girl.
bro.
Hey,
I've
baby,
heard them from the
shut up.
best of them, bro. Take
up,
care
bro.
of your woman. Take care of
I
your
got my
kid.
woman.
No.
Hey,
Oh,
look
he
here.
takes
That's what you need to do.
perfectly good
That's
care
what you
of
need
me.
to
Look,
do.
man,
You both
this
look
woman
high as
I've been
fuck.
with
You
for-
need to
look,
get
I've been
help.
with this woman for 13
need to
years.
get help.
What you got, bitch? A man?
I'm living in a 4-bedroom, 2-bath house, bro. That's what I'm
awesome,
doing.
bro. I'm
That's
glad-
awesome.
I'm
You're in a
glad you're-
hotel room. People are telling you to
why?
get help, bro. You're in
Dude,
denial.
you telling me to get help?
You're in
because
denial, bro.
I'm in treatment 7 days a week. How am I in denial?
You're in a hotel. You're not in treatment.
Dude, I am in
What?
treatment. I go to treatment.
Bro, you're not in
7
treatment. You're in a
days.
hotel,
Are
bro.
you talking about the methadone
Treatment is
treatment?
live-in treatment, bro. You need a live-in facility. You and your
Dude,
chick
shut
need
the
you
fuck
need
up,
treatment,
man.
bro. You
I've
need
been good.
treatment.
Hey, can I speak, you fucking idiot? I've passed
You
every
keep talking
drug
to me
test.
like that, motherfucker.
Hey,
You
Matt,
ain't gonna say shit.
Matt, can I speak? This dude, look,
Let him talk. Let him talk, Joe. Let him talk. Let him talk. Let him talk.
This is crazy.
Go ahead. You
Listen.
floor, Joe.
All right. Listen, how many drug screens have you passed since we started going?
We do one every single week.
How many
and
how many you passed?
All of them.
How many have I passed?
Except for maybe the very first one.
Yeah, because we want this for our children. We're living in a motel, motherfucker, because we got evicted because I had to pay for repairs on refrigerators. I beat him in court. Listen to this. And if you don't believe me, look it up on the court case website. It said dismissed in November.
Bro, how did you get evicted
listen,
when
dude,
somebody
can I finish
gave you
talking?
14 grand?
Can I, dude? And let me tell.
How did you get evicted when somebody gave you 14 grand?
My landlord did not want to talk, Allison. Go ahead.
Our landlord did not want any money from us. He is evicting so many people. He literally, while we were there yesterday or the day before, we were taking things out of our house, and the cops showed up at our neighbors to tell them that they were getting evicted. He's getting rid of everybody. He will not take any freaking money. We have tried and tried and tried for a year.
I've lived there 7 years.
He wouldn't respond to any text messages or phone calls or anything. We tried to talk to him outside.
The judge dismissed it in November 13th. They had court without us knowing.
Yeah.
And they did an
After
immediate
they told
eviction.
us that it was dismissed because the landlord did not do what he
Okay,
was
and now let's
supposed
talk
to do.
about this next thing. So CPS tried to say that I failed a urine screen for fentanyl, and then he poured it in a different cup, and he said I failed for methamphetamines and amphetamines. Well, I asked for it to get sent off to the lab. It came back negative on everything.
As we knew it would.
Why are people? So why
had
are people
proof of
talking
that.
about your hand, Cam? People are saying shooting up in a hand or something. I'm just asking because that's what the thing is on YouTube.
When I burnt, YouTube is so dumb. I burnt my hand cleaning a bee's nest out from my mother-in-law, 3rd-degree burns with gasoline. And I had to go to Wake Forest.
It was a freak accident.
I had to go to Wake Forest to
all them people saying, "Oh, he's got gangrene and whatever else they're saying," and saying, "Oh, well, Allie's a nurse. Why is she not making him go to the hospital because he's gonna lose his hand?" No, motherfuckers, y'all. We literally, as soon as it happened, we went straight to the hospital. He does not have gangrene. He's burned.
Every day for him.
What?
But she could. Allie did dress that hand for him every
Yes,
day.
Every day. Thank you, Danny.
Thank you. And look how good it healed.
Look at this.
So there's another person in here, Christy Vincent.
Yeah,
there's another
I know
person
Christy
who
Vincent very well, and
she says that you've done the things to her as you've done to Miss Dan.
True. Listen,
No.
let's talk about that. We were trying to retain the lawyer at first to get our kids for custody. She says $500, and I was like, "Thank you so much." We retained a different lawyer at that time.
Yeah, the one that gave
Johnny.
us,
No, we would have had our kids that day in court.
Gave us shit advice.
He said, "Don't piss for him. They're trying to build a case." If we would have peed that day, we'd have had our kids back.
And then he said, "Oh, I never told you that." And thank God, my mom, who is the only person who's been supporting us,
Besides Danny.
it's the only person that even has tried to be there for us.
Baby, it's okay. Listen, this is stupid.
Yeah.
Don't get upset about it. It's stupid.
It pisses me off because we've been doing so good. We've been trying so hard. And then for people to just act like they know everything when they don't know anything.
This woman is fucking...
YouTube has ruined my life.
Is she on the phone?
Still there.
What about Miss Vincent?
So
So there's what
she's welcome to join.
I'm just confused as to Miss Danny. I 100% believe everything she's saying,
I
And
believe everything she's saying. Danny's a good person.
but when I'm doing this live, I'm not like bashing you personally or nothing. You're like, let me have the link. Let me have the link.
Yeah, you
I'm
are.
gonna explain it all. And I'm not up here shit talking you, but
You were up here
I just
calling me a
understand like
fucking
what is
piece
the
of shit and
rebuttal to what is
everything,
she
Matt.
saying in her claims?
Matt,
rebuttal?
Matt, me and you made fucking we started getting along, and I was straight up with you, and being straight up with you now, but you were up there bashing the shit out of me. That's why I came up here. You were calling me a fucking piece of shit and everything, and I was like, that's not fair.
I think anybody who harasses somebody when they
Oh
say
my God,
enough is enough.
harasses? We never harassed her. We talked every day. We thought
But
she was
I
our
showed this
friend.
call log, Cam. There's like 300 phone calls after she said that's it. I don't have
300.
it.
Come the fuck on, bro. There's like, listen.
She called us
Already showed it.
every day. If we didn't call her,
If we didn't call her, she called us every day. Dude, like this woman, something like it's like y'all are trying to make it out like she just every time we talked it was money. No, we talked all the time and she gave us advice. She was really helpful.
She said she supported you guys to the fullest.
She did, and I love her.
Yeah. We
Okay,
never
but you know,
called her just wanting to get money from her. We called her because we don't have anybody. And
well, why did you? What is this joke about with the 17,000? What is this joke about? I mean, this is like
I want to know about
it's
this.
It's a note off a request.
Allison,
this is. I mean, this is messed up.
Let me see what it is.
Can you please help us with this much? I have enough gas. Wait, this is a different note. Hold on, wrong one.
That was amount. I'm gonna pull it up.
That was a different grip. Here it is, right here. Here it is. Just figured I would give it. You literally said, but you said grift in this. Just figured I would give it one more shot at trying.
We were being a smart ass because we were saying we're not grifting. That's a smart ass thing. It's what. Come on.
You know, since I'm good and feel free to send 17.
But
this is the shit I'm talking about. She said she don't have it. You're blowing the phone up, and then it's this message to her like, feel free to send $17,000. This was well after. Hey, I don't have it anymore.
Talking to right.
That is what a piece of shit does.
That what?
Dude,
what is?
You listen, bro.
What is the password, baby?
I don't know.
Mute yourself, please. No passwords on here, please.
This is sad, bro. Matt,
you might want to mute yourself.
We don't want to hear.
Bro, look, man. That the whole this is sad. I'm trying to do this as cool as fuck. Cam, man,
really,
listen.
I don't even want him to put his girlfriend on the camera anymore. I mean, I feel awful, bro. This is sad, bro.
I mean,
and I don't mean to get like upset with him, but I mean, bro, like listen, I have supporters that have been there from me, but look, you see what they've supported me with. You see the studio that I have now and stuff. It's gone into my channel, and there's been people that have helped me too. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not out there fucking up either. I'm trying to live a life of right action and turning my life around. So I mean, I'm just saying, bro, like the obvious is obvious, man, and get some help, brother, please, man. You know,
this is fucking.
You're breaking up, bro. We can't. I don't know what you're doing.
I just listen, y'all. I just did that. I removed him. Look, let me just say this, man. It's clear as day the guy's high. He can't get his girlfriend up. She's like, come on, there was a nod there. The chat is telling everybody what it is. Everybody's not stupid. The guy asked, I'm not going to let him incriminate himself anymore for the courts or whatever else he's got going on. He's asking for passwords on a live stream with 800 people in here. He's got to go. Okay. I let him stay. I let him defend himself. Like I'll do anybody. It's not good for his situation. And on top of that, man, you're not going to diss and shit on a person, okay, who did a lot for you, man. There's no way in hell I'm going to let you do that because that's her truth. She's not lying. I haven't even showed all the receipts. You come here saying, drop the link. I'm going to straighten this. This is bullshit. Give me the link. I give you the link and you start crying to her. And then you're saying you're admitting to what everything she says she's done. than arguing little other things, which is about ego, debating a PayPal address. It's ridiculous, and you look silly. I took you off for your own good, bro. That's it, man. That's it. You're welcome to come back on.
You said you believed everything.
I do believe.
Danny said, and he said, I believe everything she said too. That's
In the beginning of the stream, in the beginning of the stream, I said, I guarantee there's more persons that's out there that has been ripped off too. And what we see in the chat, what was her name? Which is not even fair. The person who left that comment,
is it Kristen, or
786?
Give him the phone ain't working. Chris, I'm gonna send you my email.
You're welcome to come up, but she said he's done everything that he's done everything that he did to Danny to me. That I was just blindly saying that because that's what scammers do. I don't have nothing personal against Cam or nothing like that.
No,
it's clear
listen,
it's clear the guy's getting way high.
I don't even know him, bro. I don't know him.
I asked him the question about his hand because the internet is saying he is shooting up on it and all this. But I just wanted to make Miss Danny look even more credible because I've already read what happened to his hand from an email that she wrote him. I've already read that at the beginning of the stream. So that would be a crazy coincidence if he just on my live said he got stung by bees in his hand and Miss Danny just randomly made this up. No. I'm making what you say credible because you did have communication. You did harass that lady, dude. She said enough is enough. And you're doing come on, bro. Go ahead, Joey. I gotta hit these comments.
Yeah, man. You know, I don't know that individual. I've heard of his channel. I've heard of them through.
Well, you should tell people that you have a background of addiction too.
Yeah, you know, but I'm a recovering drug addict, man. I'm a recovering heroin addict. You know, before I went to prison, I was a bad individual that had a very bad addiction. And I don't want to see anybody suffer anymore like that. And
Chat, was I wrong for kicking him?
No, you weren't.
Chat,
No.
You think I was, Joey?
No, I would have kicked him. I mean, he's too sloppy right now. He's too sloppy, and it's because I'm just being 100. It's my opinion, and I have nothing against you, bro. I don't, you know, you can beat me up all you want, bro. I don't care. You can swing at the fucking, you know, mirror all you want, bro, and get mad. I don't care. The bottom line is you and your girlfriend have issues, and you need to straighten them out, bro. And it's obvious. It's obvious coming from somebody who lived that life, who was addicted to drugs, substances, who knows what it looks like, who's worked in programs, everything. Bro, get some help. Get some help. You and your girl need some help.
I agree. I think he came up and people were able to see him other than a 30 or 60 second short. And man, I don't know, man. The chat will tell you a lot, and the chat has a lot to say in this live, and they're saying some truthful things. Some people are being assholes, but a lot of people are saying stuff from the heart. And man, you should listen. These are your supporters. This is where you met Danny. This is where you met the other person who you took advantage of. But you know, you're agreeing with everything she's saying, but then you're just trying to button up little things like I only wanted $10 and she sent me $150. She's blessing you, looking out. That's happened to me before. I don't smoke cigarettes, but people have sent me a donation off of YouTube, off of the super chat, and said, "Hey, this is for you and your wife." And it's been more than whatever we had discussed or what I was bitching about. That's normal. It seems like she did that a lot to you. And the second that she said, "Hey, enough, can't do it," you started crying, saying you're going to kill yourself. Then you have some big tragedy that happened, and then you kept blowing her phone up. I didn't even put up all the call logs and the call log because I have to edit it. I didn't get a chance to do everything. People are hopping up, but there's she sent me 4 pages of call logs. 4 pages.
Bro, and what that tells me is
that's wrong.
despair. Despair,
Right?
bro.
If
Despair.
anybody wants any questions, there everything you put up was her
Did
proof.
did
It was
I
the right address, PayPal address? It was the phone records. You can't go against that.
Miss
Proof is proof, and they didn't give any proof other than just fussing.
Miss Danny, did I miss anything? Was there something that was not said correct? That you need to correct?
No, I don't think so. Other than he was saying their PayPal is cracking cases. Allison Hillman is who asked for money, and that is at his wife Allie.
Yeah. So
He wasn't asking at cracking cases.
so I'm gonna put your screenshots back on the screen. No, I understand that. That was just a weak. He was trying to discredit you sending money, but then he was trying to talk fast and he was trying to discredit the whole PayPal altogether until I'm putting up messages on that PayPal to you. You know what I mean? So it's crazy. I don't know what he came up here for. I mean, he didn't like. I'm trying to figure that out.
You didn't do anything but
Well,
I don't want him to. He's asking for a password on a live. I don't want him to say that. I don't want him to. They're obviously high. I'm not trying to get him in trouble with the courts and shit like that. And he lied to me in the beginning. I know for a fact that Don Wells offered him a job. I know for a fact because I was talking to Don about going to Tennessee to help him with drywall. And
well, that offer for that $13 an hour phone job that they were supposed to be getting is from a gal in their chat. She's in there quite a bit. It's Sarah something or other, and she is real good to them. And I kept saying, why aren't you guys trying to? You can phone. My God, you can do that from anywhere. Answer phone calls, as customer service. And then they were like, well, we don't have internet. So I didn't know how they were messaging me, and I didn't know how they were going on PayPal and stuff without internet.
yeah, no doubt. I'm trying to look for her. What was her name? Sarah, you said? No, Christy was the other person who scammed. Sarah is the person who offered the telemarketing jobs. I read it in the beginning of the live. I don't see her. But yeah, man, he's been offered. So that's the second person who offered him a job. You know what I mean? Don would have paid him good. And they looked high as shit, man. Let's be real.
I can't believe he waited so long. You see how long it took for him to wake her up? That would never fly. He should have been off the damn internet and looking for, making sure his wife was okay and possibly welfare check, calling, bringing her somewhere.
I didn't hear that, Ron. They said, I swear to God. Yeah, he was definitely high. I mean, the dude.
You don't let your wife sit there passed out like that, not waking up. That's somebody.
And I got to say, whoever called in for the welfare check, listen, honestly, when you have somebody who is on the screen that looks apparently under the influence and their significant other is not waking up when you're literally shaking them on the bed, a welfare check is kind of needed. I do agree. Absolutely. And if you know anything about heroin addiction or what's going on right now with the fentanyl and everything else, then you would understand.
Good thing I seen Glaire's comment. He was like, "Why is he shaking her and she's not getting out?" I didn't.
Yeah, bro.
I asked
that's
him.
crazy,
He's
bro.
like, when she got up, she's like, you know what I mean? It is sad, and Glaire was right. I put his comment on the screen. This is what it's sad that this is what it's came to, man. It's really sad. Where's that comment right here? Anyway, man, I don't know what else to do. Share jumped up. I dropped it. If there was a creator in here that I felt wanted to hop up, the link was open. I just didn't get to say it much. Look, man, the dude is in rough shape. I kicked him off. I felt uncomfortable. He's gonna get himself fucked up if I left him on here, man. I don't know what he came up here to debate. If you're just now in this chat, go back, rewind. I put screenshots up and then redid screenshots and enlarged them and this and that. I didn't even put the whole call log on because I don't want people bothering this guy in his state of mind. So I sketch out his phone number, this and that. Man, she sent me like 6 man, just so many freaking call logs. But
The bottom line, bro, is you did the right
yeah.
thing. When somebody who is a supporter of somebody like this has done this much, this is a large amount of money for this is a lot of money. Okay. And it breaks my heart to see, you know, that lady do this and see what I see now. And obviously she just cared. She was doing what she thought she could from her heart. And I get it. You know, and bless her heart, man, for being such a beautiful woman. But it's unfortunate that people like this will take advantage of that. And the thing is look, okay, she's supporting them. That's fine. She's doing that willingly. Once she says, I can no longer do this,
Yeah.
you have no right to keep going after that. After this woman is giving you thousands, over $10,000, and says she cannot do this no more. Am I at that point? That's abuse. You're abusing that woman at that point, because now you're playing with her heartstrings, and you know what you're doing, man. Come on, I was a dope fiend. I know. Come on, man. That's just, you know, it's get some help, please, man. I have nothing against you. Nothing against you. I don't know you, but please, for the sake of you and your girl, get into a program, man. For the sake of your kids, get into a program and get clean, man. Please.
100%. Denial, man, is a big deal in addiction. You know, it's crazy, man. I just can't let the dude
He was hurt.
out talk and then bash the person who did what they did for him. And literally in her email to me explaining this, they did the same tendencies. She was like, every time I would say no or this and that, they'd start crying and this and that. He would talk to her here on the live and then just start crying. People don't know what we're going through, blah, blah, blah. She did the same thing. We were good friends, blah, blah, blah. Start crying. Like, you could see the same. It's almost like they're still trying to use the same tricks on the lady. And man, she just doesn't, she's had enough. But even with that, she's still saying, pray for them. They're in bad place. And everybody should do that. Everybody should pray for them because they are in a bad place, man. And addiction ain't a game. A lot of people, I've lost family members, you know what I mean, that didn't get to see 30 years old, man. So the shit is serious, man. And you
this
should
is what blows me away. Like that amount of money is life-changing in some people's lives, like life-changing. Like, you know what I mean? And it's like, I don't understand how people get large sums of money like that and don't make anything of it. Like, don't do something productive or whatever. I mean, I just don't get it, man. Like, and that, when I see this, it just breaks my heart, man, because I know somebody was taken advantage of and somebody is currently living in active addiction and suffering. And it's just, it don't mix.
You're right. Did they run this scam on okay, people are just way behind on this. Yes, manipulation at its finest. I don't know, man. I don't know what else is there. I would like the other person to call in if possible. Is she in there?
I still have her on here, but I'm gonna actually.
I want to see if I can get a hold of the other person that was scammed because her comment was telling. I think Wifey just touched base with her now, so give me a minute. Smash the damn like.
Yeah, smash the like button. I already did it. Salute to Tashanka Woodco in the chat, man.
Yes, absolutely.
That's a brother that knows exactly what addiction feels like and what it's like to go through it, and speak from the heart in the chat. And man, if you haven't checked out some of his videos, man, because he's brutally honest about addiction and just a really good guy. But absolutely, brother, I agree with you, Chunka.
Definitely support him. Absolutely check out mods. Drop his link. I'm gonna drop this. I'm gonna drop this link again because I don't want this guy to feel like I booted him or rage quit or whatever the hell else. So I just don't understand what he was trying to prove wrong to her. I think what happened was somebody sent this to him. Obviously, I'm putting shit on the screen. I'm saying what I'm saying. He got all in his feelings and jumped up and didn't realize like it's not made up shit. It's concrete as it gets. But when he jumped up here, all he did is validate what she said. But I don't know. Maybe there's something I'm missing. or anybody. Links there.
Yeah.
So 17,000 from Danny, 7,000 Christy said, and I'm sure much more from others. Put that on the screen. I'm sure much more from others. Even small amounts add up, and they are in a hotel down and out. Yet with all that, wow. Well, to be fair, I did not know that it was $7,000 from Christy. Christy, you're welcome to hop on. Somebody sent $10. Who was it? Mike. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate you sending $10. Thank you very much. So within that $14,000, though, she paid for, I'll put it on the screen now. She paid for $5,500, went to Cam's lawyer. It's right here. And then aside from that, $2,000 went to Allie's lawyer. Okay, there's $7,500 right there. Then I have
Did
some
it
of the
go
other
directly
stuff.
to the lawyer though, or is it going to their PayPal? It went
No,
to their PayPal or to the
that was
lawyer?
that looked like it was paid to the lawyer, I believe. Let me read this again to everybody because there's people that are not getting the full story here. Let me read this out loud, and then I do want to show something that people have never seen. Okay, Matt, once again, thank you. I'm very ashamed and embarrassed that I allowed myself to be taken advantage of. I followed and supported Crackin cases since their inception. I got a message in September from Allie asking for $500. She told me about Cam's mom taking their kids and how they were being evicted and unfairly targeted by CPS. It was easy for me to believe as I've witnessed the Wells situation with their sons and CPS. She asked me to call her, so I did. Her and Cam were both crying, saying they just need to get out of the county they live in and how they wanted to move to Knoxville, but they had to pay a fee to even fill out an application. She said they had job offers as customer support phone reps at $13 an hour. That would come from via Sarah. We're learning. They could easily pay me back in short order once they got moved and settled. So they needed $1,500 to accomplish this move. It made sense to me. Rent, groceries, utilities turned on, rent a U-Haul. So based on this, I sent them $1,500 with a message to, quote, get out of Dodge, quote. I heard nothing from them until a couple weeks later. They had gone to court and were given until November 13th to vacate their home. They had used the money to pay off bills they owed. Anyway, long story short, it became hard for me to say no to their tears for Cam hinting he was going to kill himself. They were tenacious. I would send the money and they would be silent for 2 or 3 days. Then another call or request that I call them. They always insisted on PayPal. At one point, they asked for $50, $50 for gas. They told me they were in rehab, which clearly he just said. And it was an outpatient methadone program with counseling. Okay. So as an addict who's done this, that's not a treatment program. You just go to the clinic and get a shot of methadone, and you got to wake up like 4:30 in the morning, but absolutely zero.
That's not treatment.
I don't know. Maybe some places have counseling with it, so let me not say that. But my
Right.
methadone experience was just up my addiction. Methadone program with counseling. I sent it to them. Then Cam sent me a picture of him eating biscuits and gravy at Hardee's, Carl's Jr.'s, and I chided them for that. This whole time, Cam was saying I was more of a mom than his own mother. I have plenty of love in my life, so I don't need to mother anyone. I kept saying I cannot keep sending money. I'm on a fixed income, but have good credit. They kept calling, crying. It was some major tragedy, something out of their control. He burned his hand pretty bad. He said he was burning a yellow jacket nest out at Allie's mom's house and the flame. Followed the gas back up to his hand and even sent him pics. Who sent me something? Hold on. I can get you the lady's PayPal. I would like to help her get this money back. Noelle, could you get her PayPal? I'll get that. A good comment. All right, where was I? He burned his hand, blah, blah. It looked pretty bad. When I began trying to shut down the money flow, they sent pics of their kids. It broke my heart. I was just thinking of how sad the kids were, how hard it would be on me to lose my kids. I paid one lawyer $5,500 to represent Cam in criminal charges and $2,000 for another one to represent Allie. So right there, that's $7,500. Then the beginning 500 is $8. Then the 1,500 is $950. 9,050. Where am I at? Someone do the math. This was after Cam said he would be murdered. Okay, after the money. This was after Cam said he would be murdered in prison if convicted, and he was scared to death. He kept hammering away on this. Anyway, I put myself in huge debt helping them. My credit score dropped to blank.
Why would he be hurt in prison?
Because what he did is manipulate her. He has been to prison. I'm about to show you that in a minute on communication between me and him. This lady's obviously never been to prison. She likes him. She supports him. He's telling her, hey, I'm about to go back to prison, man. I got these charges that I'm hurting my kids. Do you know what they do to people who hurt their kids inside of prison? I'm going to get murdered. She doesn't know the system. She doesn't know. You know about it, but she doesn't know. So he's using that as a manipulation tactic. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Anyway, I'm not going to read that. I finally messaged them that I was finished sending money. I'm so disappointed in them and myself. I wish them luck in getting their kids back and getting cleared of all the charges. And I pray that they choose a better life. And then I blocked them. I only comment. The rest is kind of personal. No need to do it. But you see the harassment afterwards, the notes and everything else. Let me see one more thing before that. Okay, what is this? Hold on. Okay, let me read this. That's just the beginning. I have one PayPal message says, puff, puff. They needed cigarette money and food money. What a dick. So the request says, puff, puff. Anyway, one says Penske. Here, I'll put these on the screen as I'm doing them. One says Penske to move in with. They still do not have not moved another, said rent. They said they found a place to rent. All lies, one after another. If Can calling and crying didn't move me, he would put Allison on the phone to cry. I repeatedly told them no. I told them the kids, I cannot afford this. I'm getting deeper in debt. Cam would cry and say he felt like just ending it all. He was such a failure. Always pulling on my heartstrings. I did love them both like they were my kids. Cam even called me on my birthday and saying happy birthday. Okay. So this explains things. Okay. Cam called me on my birthday and saying happy birthday to me, and I was touched. That's what he was referring to in that message, that I didn't call him on his birthday. He is a piece of work. This is after I said I need to be. So I get it, guys. Here's what happened. They weren't using the CRACKIN cases PayPal. This message that we couldn't figure out, they would use it together. But this was Cam saying this. It was not Allie saying this. Where's it at? This is absolutely Cam. Now I understand.
Hang on. Can I cut you off real quick, bro? Save your spot. I just want to say to the people in the chat saying stop, this is distressing. Do you not think it was distressing for the poor lady that had to listen to all this? Listen, They choose to do what they do. Nobody's pushing them to do anything.
Well, I want to clear up what he said.
Wifey is not pushing anybody to do anything. He's merely showing facts of what happened to this lady.
And he was just on the panel, so I want to clear up because I actually showed him this when he was on panel. So this was him. It says note from Allison, but this was him. Just figured I'd give it one more shot trying to grift again. You know, since I'm so good at it, feel free to send 17,000 if you want. I won't complain. By the way, it was my birthday yesterday. How long if was your birthday song from you? It's not like I did here. So he's basically saying I sang happy birthday to you. You didn't sing it or say happy birthday to me, but sends her a PayPal request with the guilt trip. Come on, people. Come on.
Wow.
Come on,
I'm
man.
blown, bro. I'm blown. You know, I have never sent anybody a request for money like that. Never.
Me either.
Bro. Like,
Or
I mean,
notes
I think
attached.
one time I did. One time I did to a friend of mine, and me and him were talking at the time when I did it, though. But other than that, like, I mean, bro, really? That, I mean, this is
Oh,
heartbreaking to see
shit,
that this poor lady went through this.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, I'm echoing.
Are you? Hold on. Let me let you call the other phone. I think it's a little bit more clear. All right. Can I call you right back?
Yeah.
Let me call you back on something more clear, okay?
Okay.
All right. Hold on one second. Hold on. She's calling in.
And look, people bless creators. It's what people do, man. There's one thing to bless somebody, to tip a creator if you choose to bless them because you like them, whatever the case may be. But I'm just saying this is too far. When you start
Hey, can you
asking,
hear me?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine now.
Okay. Is this better for you?
Yeah.
Okay. I
Yeah,
just want,
I'm echoing because I had YouTube on. I shut it back down.
yeah. I just want you to know that there was a lot of people in this chat this whole live, and the whole chat supports you. So as far as you feeling ashamed or anything, you got a lot of support. I didn't see any negative comments towards you. And I gave you a moderator wrench because if you see anyone saying anything silly, stupid, immature, please delete it and block them. But go ahead.
No, are we still on live?
Yeah, it's still going. Do you want me to take it off? You're on speaker as well. You want me to take it off speaker?
Oh, that's fine. I have absolutely nothing to hide.
Okay.
Had Cam come back up there?
Yeah, he's welcome back. He's welcome up. I just didn't feel comfortable with some of the things that were going on. But he was asking his wife for his password on the live, and that what if that was to his YouTube page or something? Somebody can get it and log into it real fast and lock him out of his own YouTube, or yeah, he can come on. I prefer him to come on with his camera off, though.
No, I thought he had to come back on because my sister messaged me and said she was watching you.
Oh no, he did.
He did say thank you to Matt, but
okay. So I booted him for his own benefit, but I then re-dropped the link because I don't want him to feel like he didn't get to debate or debunk something. So I'll actually do it again. I know he's probably watching this still. But yeah, he like I was telling the chat, he was just clarifying and setting in everything that you said. You know, he was verifying everything that you wrote and said, just even up to his little tendencies of crying and everything else. So I don't know what he hit the link for. I'm trying to figure it out.
Well, yeah, he did it right there on your live, and then Allie started crying. That's what always got me. I couldn't take her tears.
Yeah, I know, because I noticed when you were talking to him, you were a little bit stern. And once he would like say something, he would just say, everybody doesn't know what we're going through, and then start crying, and it kind of shut you down. So I get it. But that's why I wouldn't allow him also to just own this and just say that you're crazy or this never happened. It's not gonna happen like that. But you just gotta be you know, it's a little bit too much. I mean, the harassment after you told them no, is that what that December 13th was? Like that was the last time they contacted you?
Yes, it was 4:30, 4:26 in the morning, or the phone ring, ring, ring. I'm asleep.
Of course.
And then it stopped, and then it started ring, ring, ringing again. And then I finally got up and looked, and by that time he had sent me that snotty message about the grifting and stuff, and saying he just wanted to get my contact information so he could send me money. Well, he has it.
Right. Yeah.
PayPal. And that's what I answered back. I said, and then he asked me for another 150.
Right. I didn't get a chance to tell him that, but he did say he was wanting to pay her back, but instead of doing that, he said another 150. It's a little much, but people are giving you a lot of love, and I want you to know that.
Well, that's good. I'm not really embarrassed about the whole thing that I fell for something like that. You know, I'm not elderly. I'm only 68.
Right.
They're probably thinking I'm real elderly. I guess to some people that is elderly, but I'm not. But
No.
yeah, I just really feel bad. I'm not asking anybody to help me. I got myself into this.
Yeah,
and
but
I'll get myself out.
there were a few people asking, do you mind giving your PayPal address out? People wanted to send a few donations to help you. And I didn't know it. But can I put it in the chat? Do you mind that? I know you're not asking, but people wanted to help.
That's fun. Yes, you can.
What is it?
I'm a tough gal, but I'm gonna cry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I don't want you to good people help. You know what I mean? Don't worry about that. And don't ever feel stupid or ashamed. People get played all the time, you know, out of feelings, emotions, love, relationships, money. It happens. Don't feel stupid. And I commend you for standing up and get, so please don't feel like that. But what is your PayPal? I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Oh, I don't even know. Hang on, I'll look it up.
I should have it. I should have it, right?
No. Okay. I don't know it. I really don't.
You know what? I could probably find it for you on this on one of these receipts. Let me see. You know what I mean? On one of these receipts that I have here. Would it be your email?
It might be. I don't know. I just use it to pay people. I never send money to myself, so I don't know. Let's see. Activity. Maybe it's on there. I don't know. It might be.
Okay. Let me see.
I get an email from PayPal telling me that to the same email address I used to talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
And they were the ones that said December 13th request received $150 from Allison Hillman. And he's trying to say, oh no, that's cracking cases.
So
Allison Hillman is her name.
yes, you know, you're right. I'm going to get your thing for you, but I want you to hear this. I'm going to read something to the chat. So people support him. He's gone out for the summer case, this and that. He's gotten close to Don and Candace. But let me actually read you something. I've done this before, but I think today let me just read you this, okay? Don't know how long you followed him, but this is just show a little bit of character. This was sent to me after all these people went to Tennessee. Molly, JLR, all those people with Benny and all that. This was sent to me because Molly was going to call CPS on Allie. And Cam knows that I know somebody at CPS. And that's how we got to this conversation. But this is what it says. Hey, man, so Molly has been on a warpath trying to fabricate things together for my children and my wife's job because she won't take the time to listen to what it is we're doing by Friendly to the Wells. Believe me, it's not like I want to be these people's best friends. I think Don is a straight piece of shit. How he speaks to women and puts his hands on them, and he's a straight crackhead and runs off for 3 days at a time like nobody knows what he's doing. I have a past tense, and I'm not stupid. To be honest with you, Don Wells will be someone that would get the fucking immoral shit beat out of him on a daily basis if he was locked up together. But at this point in no time, matter how much we don't like him about him, there's no evidence saying who he did or what he did. Benny pulls this shit on Molly, who he did, what he did. And that's what we're trying to find out after Benny pulls this shit on Molly. And then at the bottom of the driveway, they took it out on me. I was down there to be professional. I just came, but then he asked me about the CPS help. But I just want to put that out there because I sent this to Don. Because I asked Don a long time ago, you know, I understand a lot of YouTubers have burnt you, but like which ones are actually like have been loyal to you, like decent humans, like not shit on you and burnt you. And he told me on that phone call a long time ago that what came to mind for him was cracking cases and chasing truth, chasing. And I'm just like, whoa, man, here, let me send you something. But it just shows a little character. And then on top of that, not taking the job is weird because that's someone on drugs is not going to work. They're not going to work. They can't work. They're going to be dope sick, this and that. Anybody on methadone, maybe they work 3-4 days a week, 2-3 days a week, but you can't you can't live life in that addiction like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, if they're actively going through withdrawals and everything else, there's no way. Can she hear me?
She can hear you, I believe. Can you hear him? Yeah.
I just want to let you know that you have a beautiful heart and don't feel embarrassed in any way. Don't you did nothing wrong. You merely tried to help somebody you thought was being honest, and unfortunately they weren't. And it just goes to show what a beautiful heart you have. And all I can say is just be careful on these YouTube streets because there are some that are pretty foul and will take advantage. But you have nothing to be embarrassed about, and you are an amazing person, and they should have been blessed to have you in their life and should have never taken advantage the way they did. And I'm sorry you had to go through this.
Well, I said I did it to myself. I didn't have to send the money. I don't know that.
You did, but you have a good heart, and you did it for them.
Person would do. Anybody who cares and loves, especially for somebody personally, they are going to help. You just didn't know the whole story, and that's not your fault.
Yeah, unfortunately, you didn't know the whole story, and then they were manipulating at the same time. You know, saying who knows what that means when he says you're like my mother to me, more love than my. You know, he might be. That could be an all manipulation and all right there. Then singing to you on the birthday, and then you could just tell. You know, any people have respect for their mothers. That message that was sent and so many other things you showed, that's not something that you do to somebody that you love a lot. He was just playing these mind games and this. It's a grift. It was manipulation. He was taking advantage of somebody with a good heart, and unfortunately, maybe you didn't see the signs of the addiction, or maybe knew how. Did you see them?
No, I didn't. I didn't. My niece put me through the same thing for well more than that, and I didn't see it, but I started seeing a pattern.
Yeah.
And it was always some big drama, some tragedy that wasn't their fault, and they needed money, and that's the way she was doing. And that's when I said, "I've got to shut you guys off."
Let me ask a stupid question, and please forgive me, but I'm going to go out on the limb here and say that you've never been addicted to nothing, right?
Cigarettes.
Okay, that's not a problem. See, the thing is, there were some people to see it in Cam. I can't say Allie. I think maybe some people did. I'm not sure, but some people did see it because they're the addicts themselves. Maybe you didn't see it like others did because they've been through it, and an addict can see another addict. It's easy for them to call it out. Right, exactly. You didn't do nothing wrong, so don't worry.
Well, like I said, I told you before, man, I had to let it go and let God. I just weeks I was looking at my credit card debt, my credit score going down like that. Never have that, you know. And I did keep telling him, you guys got to stop. I can't do this. I am wrecking my credit. I can't do this.
As hard as it was to say no, and I know it was hard, you did the right thing. That it's the best thing you could have done for them. Unfortunately, you don't even realize you're not the only one. They were probably doing it to multiple people at the same time.
Yeah, they were. Did you get hold of the other lady?
She did not.
So all we know about the other lady is she was taking advantage of $7,000, a separate $7,000. But not everybody wants to come up. Not everybody wants to show their face. You know, like you said, you kind of felt ashamed and whatnot. Maybe she said it in the comments, and you know that's all we know. But that's fine. Nobody has to come up. Nobody has to say it.
Because I came out, that gave her courage to speak up too.
Yeah, you probably did. You probably did motivate her to come in, at least give it the comment and start saying it a little bit. That's fine. That's fine. But you still, after all that, you still say for people to pray for them, correct?
Yeah.
I agree. People should pray for them. People should pray for them. At this point, it's clear to everybody after that Jerry Springer moment we just had on the live that they're clearly on drugs. People, they need super prayers. I mean, there's no way. There's one idiot I see in the chat. You have to be a troll. You're the only one defending, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm on methadone 7 days a week. You moron. Somebody give them a timeout just for being a moron.
I'm sorry, but you did.
Yeah, it's just crazy, man. They are humans, though. That's true. What's up, Jays for Justice in the house?
Hey, Jay, I love you.
My favorite true crime podcast right there. Everybody smash to subscribe. Drop her link. We love her. Go over there for some truth. But all right, Miss Danny, is there anything else that you would want to say? You're trying to wait on something?
I'm trying to say something to somebody really quick. Hold on.
Oh, we might have something else. Yes, Dan.
Somebody want to talk to me on?
What's that?
I said, well, somebody want to speak with me. I'm good.
Okay. I appreciate the way that you went about this too. I just want to put that out there. She did not come in a vindictive way at all. She clearly commented on a live that I did because I was talking about people who are commenting on Cam and Allie's shorts, and I felt then that people were being stern and maybe mean, if you will. She commented on my live and says, I think you're getting this one wrong. They're scamming and stuff like that. And you don't know who that is. It could be someone in a comment just saying something. You don't know. But she was a little persistent, but not overly persistent, and very polite about it. And, you know, sent me the stuff that we needed to do this. Cam, if you want to come back up, you're more than welcome to come back up. This is not a personal attack on you, man. Just get some help. I mean, maybe watch this stream, watch it back. And don't take it personal, man. You're asking for passwords. You're not turning your microphone off. You can't get your wife up. I just kicked you off because I don't want you to get in any other shit. You know, I don't know the whole story of what's going on and this and that. And I don't want my fucking video to end up in court against you or something like that, man. So I just did that to look out for you, in all honesty. But if you want to come back up, you're more than welcome. We'll drop it again.
It seems like you got a lot of people in the chat that are supporting you and still praying for you and wishing you nothing but the best.
What's up, Candace?
Bless their heart. I've never had anybody that was overwhelming to me. I've never had that.
Salute to everybody that's fighting addiction, 100%.
I just posted in chat, I'm going to be starting my addiction playlist. I'll start it out with my story. Probably be a couple parts. I know you're going to do your story, but if anyone wants to come on and share their stories or their struggles, maybe they're a parent or a sister, brother of somebody who's addicted, everybody just email me, damagegoodsnoregrets@gmail.com. Everyone's welcome to come on and share their story. It's what we do on my channel. All we want to do is help and show support and love, and that's what my husband does as well. We do things a little differently, but we still do it for the same reason.
Did you get a hold of whoever? Who is it?
Nice.
No. Okay. So listen, I'm going to say this. Person doesn't want to come up. 7,000, right? What's up, Chasing? How are you doing? 7,000. So listen, there was a second victim that got manipulated, scammed out of their money for an additional $7,000. Person doesn't want to come up, but I don't know what the expenses are or what it was. It's probably the same tactics and lies, people, that I've already read, and literally the dude did to her, Danny, when they were talking. If you roll back the live, you know, they start the crying shit. They start everyone's against us and all this.
It's a learned tactic.
Yeah, you know. So the other person was manipulated for some of the same excuses and tragedies, moving, lawyer type of stuff. You know, I'm not gonna say too much because I don't want to you know, misspeak or say something without receipts, but the same tactics were ran. I could say that. So listen, two people, just two people. That's all we know about. We're talking 14 and 7 as $21,000. $21,000 is a lot of freaking money. All right, a lot of money.
Yeah,
A lot of money. That's a lot of money.
I had a big down payment on it. Really?
Do you have a cash app? I mean,
There's always an excuse. I don't. There was always an excuse for when I'd say, I sent you this. Why didn't you do that? Well, we had the car broke down. And then he said, I made Allie's mom buy me a tire. I told her she was gonna buy me a new tire. And that's when I was like, wait a minute. John, that was awful way to talk.
yeah, no doubt. Did I miss any of your screenshots? Because going back to what you sent me, you gave me a lot of text messages. I didn't know what you were trying to say with that. I don't think it's needed though. You know what I mean? I think people know what it is. But
I texted and asked her. She said she would.
all right, we're gonna have Sayla pray us on out. Go ahead. The link is there.
Hey, before we roll out, can I say something, bro?
Absolutely. That's Joey from Free from Fetters Grove. Y'all subscribe.
Hey, tonight, at 8 p.m. Eastern, me and my wife will be doing a live. I just dropped the link to the actual live in the chat. My wife is going to be very candid and open on what it's like and has been like to be married to somebody for 14 years that spent 13 years incarcerated in prison. So for anybody that has family members that have been incarcerated, for anybody that may have a loved one that has been incarcerated, and you may be scratching your head going, what the fuck is he doing? My wife will be filling you in on a lot of it tonight. And I'm feeling very vulnerable right now, white boy, because I told her to be straight up and truthful. So I don't even know what's gonna come out of her mouth tonight, bro. And I'm feeling very vulnerable, but it's gonna be a very interesting live. So would love to see you guys in the chat too, man.
For sure. Just for the people that if you watch this replay or whatever, when Cam is arguing with the person on screen, this guy, his channel name is Free from Fetters Grove. How many subs do you have over there at Free?
Like 9,000 and something.
9, almost 10,000. He's from the prison community, and he has a lot of knowledge in addiction. He asked me for the link because I saw his comments in the chat. I was putting them on the screen, but when it was just me and Cam, he was like, this guy's full of shit. I can see it. So it's an addict to an addict. So that's why I did let him on, just so everybody knows. But I'm waiting on Sayla here. Sayla, where you at?
Thank you, bro. And
no problem.
And to that individual, listen, man, you can want to beat me up all you want, bro. Look, man, I'm covered in ink. I've been there, done that, bro. I'm not tripping on that. What I am tripping on, though, is you, bro. Like, get some help, bro. It's all right to admit that you're lost and you're struggling and you need help, bro. And if you're going down that path, bro, it's not going to get better. So please get some help, brother.
Sayla, you got to come on up, mama. Did you hear me, Joey?
No, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
He was going to whoop you through the computer. I mean,
it's all good, bro.
Control.
I've heard that. I've heard that before.
They will need to connect their mic and camera before you can add them. You got to connect your mic and camera. Sayla. Sayla. You got to connect your camera and mic. Parody Patty. Chase. Then again, I grew up. Really, Jason? Yeah. Then again, I grew up with addicts and I'm a short part. I don't know there, Michael. I couldn't tell you.
I think you did the right thing, though, taking him off, bro. I mean, like you said, bro, it was sloppy. It was messy.
Blair, I agree, Blair. Thank you, Joey. I mean, I didn't know what to do. With the password shit was weird. Then I thought about his court case. They're turning crazy. But Blair says he's talking to Chase and maybe he wasn't high then. I don't think he was high back then when you seen all the shenanigans with Benny coming down with the log and all that. I don't think he was high like that. I think just recently something happened. Look, man, Don Wells told me, man, the dude turned down work. He needs a job. Don offered him a job. Man, shit, I got bills to pay. If I don't have a job and someone says, hey, it wasn't like it was too low of money. He'd got paid more than the $13 job that he said he had an interview for coming up, with the other lady he gave it to, Sarah. He just didn't want to work. He didn't want to work. Don does drywall. I mean, come on, man.
Shit.
All right, Mama, you got it. You're on. You want to take us out?
Yay, sorry about that, man. Ooh.
You want to take us out?
Yeah, we sure will.
All right.
I love you. I love you both. And we're just going to start out with a prayer. And just first of all, I just want to thank God for the people he has delivered and for the people that have beat this addiction, because it is possible, Lord. And I thank you for that. And, I do pray for Kim and Allie. I don't want to see anybody in an active addiction, and their children are the victims, as well as this lady that has tried to help them. And Lord, I ask you to help her, recoup her money, Lord. I can tell that she's just a woman with a good heart that wanted to help people. And unfortunately, when people are in addiction, Lord, they would walk over their mother and they, to get that drug. And Lord, I just ask for every person that is struggling out there tonight with active addiction, Lord God, that right now you would just touch them from the top of their head to the soles of their feet, Lord, and we just rebuke that spirit of addiction to come out of them. And Father, I ask that those that are trying to help people in active addiction, that you would give them the strength that they need to say no, because it's not helping that person. It is keeping them in the addiction, actually, whether you realize it or not. And Lord, just give those people the ability to give the tough love they need so that the people can get help and that they can turn to you and they can find freedom. They don't have to be stuck in addiction. There is a way out. I've been clean for 8 years, Lord, and you did it for me, and you're no respecter of persons. And there's people on here all over this chat tonight that have been set free from this. So, Father, we thank you and we praise you for the ones that have been set free, and we're praying for the ones that are still in active addiction, but they have the ability to come out of that. They don't have to stay there, because there's only other two ways out, and that is prison or the grave. And I've also lost a son to a fentanyl overdose this past year, and I'm a mama with a grieving heart, and I know what it feels like. And I'm praying for every single other parent out there that has lost a child to this. And I'm praying for those children that are still alive in addiction to come out of it. Lord, I just ask you to release them from those chains. In the name of Jesus, amen.
Amen.
Amen. I appreciate you, Mama.
You're welcome.
All right, Danny. We'll close out, y'all. Joey's got a stream later. Noelle has her playlist.
I'll be starting it this coming week.
Is it?
It just depends on what time we get done, getting back from work with the traveling, since all the snowbirds are making us an hour and a half late.
It's
Home,
Christy.
It's going to be this week.
It's Christy, right?
Christy, yes, sir.
Christy, whenever you're comfortable enough, you don't have to. If you want to, I'll have you up. I'll let you get your truth out for the $7,000 that got manipulated out of you. But I'm gonna close it out like this. Pray for Cam and Allie, man. Pray for Cam and Allie. Pray for their kids. Pray for them. Addiction is real, man. And we're gonna leave it like that. Serious note. Love y'all. Respect. Until the next one.
Love y'all. Bye.
Love you.